It's a game of elegance, of beauty. It's a game of wonder. Okay, no. I'm talking about horse. Ah, yes, horse. The basketball game we all played growing up is now going to be played by a bunch of NBA player multi-millionaires on quarantine. In today's video, I'm going to tell you what each player has to do in order to win this game of horse. Hey guys, this is Troy, host of the Half Court Report YouTube channel. So many new subscribers lately. Thank you so much. This channel is exploding, and if you haven't subbed yet, you gotta sub too. We're taking the world by storm. We're getting much closer to that 100 subscriber goal that we've set for the end of April. So please do subscribe. Also find me on Twitter at Half Court Report. Raise your hand if 2 months ago you thought we'd be talking about a horse tournament instead of teams getting ready for the playoffs. Yeah, it's come to this, everybody. So this is where we're at. And today I'm going to break down this weekend's horse tournament, what it means, who the major players are, who's going to win. Do I have to explain what horse is? So we'll say player A shoots the shot from somewhere on the court, player A makes that shot, then player B has to shoot from that exact same spot and make the shot as well. So basically you have to make the same shot the person made before. If you don't, you get an H. That spells out horse, so you have 5 chances.
It's all very confusing.
So I'm going to go over who each player is in the horse tournament in a second, but let's get a little bit of history on horse in the NBA. So this isn't the first time that the NBA has done a horse competition. They did it all the way through the 1977-1978 season. Don't ask me why. I guess it wasn't that popular because they haven't done it through an entire season ever again. They did try to resurrect horse during the 2008 and 2009 All-Star weekends. And I didn't mind these too much. I thought they were actually okay. Kevin Durant won it both times. It was 3 competitors each time. And what I remember is it was done outside, and there was a big crowd on some bleachers, and it was really laid back, really relaxed. All the players were mic'd up, so you were hearing them, maybe kind of talking trash to one another, kind of thinking out their thought process of how they were gonna get their next shots up and what their strategy was to win the game. So that was kind of fun. So I'm hoping we get something along those lines this time around. It's a total of 8 players with NBA players, WNBA players, and retired players. And to make everything fair, there's not going to be any dunking, no trick shots of huge degrees of difficulty. It's basically going to be a shooting competition. Here are the players for this time around. Zach LaVine is one of the NBA players, and this guy has just been throwing his name in everything that's been going on since the NBA shut down. He was doing the 2K tournament. Now he's doing the horse competition. I guess he likes these kind of competitions because he was even in the dunk contest a few years ago. So he really likes getting his name out there. He likes being competitive. He likes showing off. And I like this guy's chances because not only is he a competitor, he's a long-range shooter. He had some good ideas when he was in the dunk contest, so maybe he could come up with some creative ideas for doing his horse shots as well. Next up, you have Mike Conley, who's also playing as one of the NBA players. I'm a huge Grizz fan. I'm actually wearing a Grizzlies t-shirt right now, so I've been a big fan of Conley ever since he was drafted by the Grizz over 10 years ago. I like Conley. I like his game. I think it's sad kind of what's happened to him in Utah this season, but I am happy about the trade package that came back in the Conley trade.
Excellent.
But I don't like Conley's chances. First off, did you see this guy when he was at the NBA skills competition a few years ago? The guy completely just slogged through the whole thing, act like he didn't care. Because I don't think he does care about these types of things. I think he cares about doing it for charity. I think he cares about the competitive aspect of it. I think he cares about doing something fun that the fans will hopefully enjoy, because he's a great guy, but he doesn't necessarily try these types of things. And on top of that, he's a good shooter, but he's not one of those guys who is just going to line it up from long range like Trae Young, who is the next guy I'm going to talk about, who's also in this competition. Another guy who was in the NBA 2K tournament. So if you love video games, you love horse. It goes hand in hand. This guy, I do like his chances because he's a long-range shooter. He can bomb the three. He can shoot it from half court. It's just all about range with Trae Young, and I think that's how this horse game is going to have to be won. It's not going to be won by layups. It's not going to be won in the mid-range. This is going to be won by long-range shots. Then you've got Chris Paul, who is the final player from the NBA side. Is he really known as a long-range shooter? I don't think so. Is he a guy who makes big shots? He complains a lot, that's for sure. Do I see him winning a shooting competition? I mean, no. Why should I? What reason has he ever given me to tell me that he's going to win a long-range shooting competition or a horse competition? He's competitive, yeah, but why should I think he's going to win this competition? Also, you have Tamika Catchings. She is the former WNBA player. Did you know that she once got a quintuple double in a high school basketball game? She got 25 points, 18 rebounds, 11 assists, 10 steals, 10 blocks. She was like one of only 3 players to ever do that. So yeah, she had an awesome career in the WNBA. Really not that bad of a shooter. I think she's a pro in every sense of the word. I honestly would not count her out. I see her as a very skilled player, and this is a skills competition, so I think she's got a good shot. Also, repping the WNBA, you have Allie Quigley. So when you look at her stats at first glance, she doesn't really strike me as a very good shooter. But then you look a little bit deeper, and you saw that she won back-to-back three-point contests in 2017 and 2018. So, hey, I don't know, maybe she's got a shot there because, like I've said before, I'll keep saying it, it's all about shooting, and sounds like she's a good shooter. Then you've got a couple retired NBA players who are also going to take part in this. One is Paul Pierce. I just imagine that Paul Pierce is somehow going to get injured during this competition, and then you're going to have the announcers lamenting, oh no, Paul Pierce, he's done, he's finished, this game is over.
It's certainly not the sight the Celtics and their fans want to see. Paul Pierce in a lot of pain, had to be carried off, then they put him in the wheelchair.
And then he's going to heroically come back from the locker room, Willis Reed style.
This is the sight that the Celtics fans want to see. And hear the ovation as he comes hopping out of the tunnel.
Did we ever figure out if that was a real injury or if he just pooped his pants? But Paul Pierce doing a horse competition, he is just proving that the audience will watch anything. And then finally you have Chancey Billups, to quote the Detroit PA announcer. Why did he always do that? Why was it always Billups? I don't know, it kind of got on my nerves a little bit. So they call him Mr. Big Shot, and yeah, he's got a chance. Sure, it'll be cool to see him in this competition. I think it'll be really cool just to see like what these home gyms of these players look like, because it's going to be like an episode of Cribs, but also an NBA competition. Maybe they can rehab the homes while they're at it, or rehab a room, so you can have like NBA competition, Cribs, home makeover, house remodel, flipping show. Don't steal my idea, NBA. I'm going to copyright that. I'm excited for the horse competition. Hopefully you are too. I mean, with everything going on in sports right now, things are on hold. I tried watching the NBA 2K tournament. Just was not my thing. Watching guys play video games reminded me of when I was a kid in the arcade and I ran out of quarters and I just watch everybody play the games until my mom came to pick me up. But that's what it's come to. We're watching horse, and we've also come to the end of the video. So before you go, make sure you like this video and subscribe to this channel. New content coming out all the time. Until next time, this is Troy, and this has been the Half Court Report. Hey guys, one more thing. Here's some more videos to check out on the Half Court Report channel. I hope you like them, and thanks for watching.